Okay, Bobby, I'm rolling here.
Yeah.
Yep.
The date today is what, February
25th, 24th,
Let's see now. This is Wednesday. It's the 24th.
24th today.
February 24th, 2010. And we're out here in the settlement. What's your, how would you describe where you live?
How would I describe?
You're just down the road from the church, aren't you?
Yeah, yes, I'm up the road from the church.
Up the road from the
From
church.
the church.
Yeah.
The guest of honor today, our special guest of honor, to which I'm really thankful and and appreciative that you allowed us even into your house to share your conversation, is with Caroline Cadotte, who is one of the people that have been in the settlement for, I would say, quite a few years.
Yeah, all my life.
All your life. One of the interesting things to me is getting to know the people who were your people. And I know the name Vander creeps into there a little bit,
Yeah,
as
right.
being one of the Vander children. Could you tell us a little bit about your mom and dad and maybe your brothers and sisters?
Well, my mom and dad, I think, actually met out here because my mother was a Belangi.
Mm-hmm.
And they've lived here just about all their life.
Mm-hmm.
Except during the Depression, he went out to look for work. You know, we moved to Park Falls and we lived in Bayfield for a while.
Okay.
And then we moved back out here, and then this was the rest of the time we spent out here.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Who was your dad?
my dad was Frank Vander.
Frank
And
Vander.
I think he was the oldest of the Vanders, I'm pretty sure.
When you say the Vanders, how many Vanders were there?
Well, you mean in my dad's
Of your
family?
of your dad's brothers and
Well,
sisters.
there was my dad and Bert Vander,
Okay.
Louis Vander, Nelson Vander, Nelson. Let's see, no, there's quite a few of them. There was Jane, Laura. Jane was married to Arsenault,
Okay.
and Laura was married to a Dollar. He was from the island.
I heard that name, Joe Dollar. Was a Native American guy, was he? Or
I don't know if he was or not. I never have met him.
I saw the name Joe Dollar as a commercial fisherman, and he sold his, if I remember, he sold his fishing rig to Sali Batan right around the turn of the century.
Oh, really?
Joe Dollar.
Uh-huh.
Probably.
Well, she met him, she worked on the island, see, for all the rich people over there, so that's where she met him. And I don't remember anymore. They had 2 children, I know of, but
And her name is one more time?
Laura,
Laura Vander.
yeah. And Jane was married to Arsenault.
What Arsenault, do you know?
His name was Alec.
Alec Arsenault.
And they had 4 or 5 kids, too.
Would that be like Anna?
There was Isabel, oh, I don't remember all the names.
Do you remember Billy Arsenault and that bunch? Probably not a tie-in to them, maybe.
Well, it could be.
You know, Billy Arsenault and Ann Arsenault, and Cameron.
Yeah, they were all, I think they were related, I'm sure.
Yeah, okay.
And then there was a Phoebe Vander too. And she died when she was quite young, but she orphaned all her kids. There were about four of them.
Okay.
But I think her name was Beatrice and Agatha, John, and Freddie. That's all I know of the names of those kids.
Who are the parents of Snowball and Freddie Vander?
That was Bert Vander.
That was Bert.
Uh-huh.
And he was kind of like the famous artist from the area,
Right, uh-huh.
very talented.
Right, he played the violin too.
Okay.
And
Great pool player.
Anthony, yeah. And Freddie and Rita
Okay.
drowned. And then there was another one, Mona. She was in an institution someplace. I don't remember too much about her.
Did that whole Vander family then live right in the proximity of the Bellinger settlement then?
At one time, I think they did.
Where would their home be? Was it in this near
I'm
you
pretty
here?
sure it was up top of the hill somewhere back in there.
Okay. How is Butch Van de Vander tied into you?
That would be my brother's son, Ben Van de Vander.
Ben Van de Vander's son.
He was the oldest of our family,
Okay.
but there was two before him that died when they were real young,
Okay.
and they're buried in our cemetery over here.
At St. Anthony Cemetery.
And then there was Elizabeth and Charlotte and Cecilia, Marie, Anne, myself, and Vincent. So there was about 10 of us. In the
10
family.
kids in the Van de Vander family.
Yep.
And okay. Who was he married to again?
Ben
Yeah.
Denver was married to Sophie Bourne.
Okay.
Sophie Bourne, and they had quite a big family too.
Could we just pause? Okay,
You ready to go?
yeah.
So we just discovered that your father was Frank Van de Vander. And he had 10 children, of which you're already about in the middle of the pack, or are you at the lower end?
I'm second to the last.
Second to the
My
last.
brother Vincent was the youngest.
And Vince, I know Vinny. Okay, he lived
yeah.
up in Cornucopia.
Right,
Okay.
And
So then tell me a little bit about. We got an introduction to your mom and dad here, which would be Sheila's grandparents.
Right.
Tell us a little bit about your mother's family. Would you? Who was she, and what's her full name, and
Well, my
about when was she born, and things like that.
Well, my mother's name was Susan Belanger,
Okay.
but she must have been born out here.
Stop for 1 second. We got the name straight. I've always said Bellinger. It's actually to be
It's
said
actually Belanger.
Belanger.
Yeah.
Right.
Got it. Finally. For the record, it's
And
Belanger.
I always say Belanger. So
Okay. No. Okay. It might seem like a crazy thing,
But
but
in the
Yeah.
old days, it was French, right? So
Right,
Belanger, maybe.
right.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was French. He was
Yeah.
not Native American.
Right.
So, but
well, let's go with your mother. Tell us a little bit about mom.
my mother,
Yeah.
well, I think she was one of the oldest of the family. And that was a big family too. I think there was around 10 in that family.
Is she the daughter of Frank Belanger?
Yeah.
So Frank, who originated the Belanger settlement,
You know, it's
is her father.
Right.
Okay.
And Elizabeth Morrow Belanger Morrow was her maiden name. Belanger. And I don't know too much about them, but they had a big family. My mother was the oldest. Maggie, there was Maggie, Cecilia, Charlotte, Henry, Isaac, Mike. Oh, I can't remember anymore. Mike.
It's okay.
But I think there was around 10 in there.
I remember Henry Belanger. Was he married to Cora
Right.
McCullough
Right.
Belanger?
And so was Mike. Was married to a sister.
A McCullough.
Right.
Okay. I remember Cora very well. Probably you do
Yeah,
too.
she's your teacher.
Yeah, scared to death of her. When she walked through the door, I'd be right now too.
Yeah, I never had her for a teacher, so.
She taught out in Bellinger here. I know
Yeah,
that
she
one.
did. That was after I was out of school that she taught here.
Okay.
Twice, I think she taught here.
Yeah. Yeah. In and out. Yeah. There was a whole pile of people that taught at that
Yeah.
school. I got some of those.
Caroline, do
Right.
you know about when the Belangers first came to this area? It was a long time ago.
Oh, that was a long time ago.
Would that have been your folks' parents, your
Yeah.
grandparents? Came from,
I don't know where they came from.
you don't? Okay. I was wondering about that. They might have come down from Canada.
And how they met up with women out here, I don't know.
The Morrow family. Do you know anything about the Morrow family?
All I know is my grandma had a brother, was Francis Morrow. He was a deaf mute. He couldn't talk or he couldn't hear.
Mm-hmm.
I remember him very good. He lived right down the road here, right across from the church.
Mm-hmm.
But that's the only one that I know of. That,
He must have been an old man in those days then.
yeah, he died right. He had a stroke and they just found him, you know.
Oh, do you remember old Frank Bellinger at all?
Oh yes, I remember him well.
What did he look like?
He was, gee, I had to have a picture of him somewhere. But he was tall and he was slim. And my grandma was kind of heavy set. That's all I know.
And
But,
what did he do for a living?
well, I know they had barns on their property, so they must have farmed. And they had the orchard, they had apples. Always had apples. That orchard might still be there today if it's still grown up now.
Where was their home site at?
It was on the right-hand side of the road, a little farther down from the church.
Okay, between Gina's house and the church there?
Yeah, farther
Okay.
up this way though.
Okay, down around that territory,
Yeah.
Gene Defoe.
Yeah.
Would that be between there and the Louis and Marie
Yeah,
topping?
right,
Between there and...
Between there, that was where they lived.
Okay.
Oh, can we also, hang on a second.
Yeah, that's
And
nice.
if you get that photo of Frank Bellinger, if you have it and it's accessible, that'd be fine too. So
You know, I think I took it down the church.
it could be down there, but that's
I don't
fine
have it
too.
here, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, now where were we, John?
Well, we were talking about when the Belangers first came here and Frank and what he was doing. Did he do logging too, do you know?
Yeah, right.
Probably.
Everybody was logging.
Did he ever do fishing?
No,
No fishing.
He was not a fisherman. No.
Did he ever do you remember when, you probably aren't old enough, but when the Walksmith lumber camps were out here and stuff like that, do you remember?
No, I don't remember
That
that.
was that was right around the turn of the century. The Pike lumber camps
Right.
and
My
the,
brother would have remembered that if you could have got him in there. But,
yeah,
because he remembered the fire too that went through here at one time.
there was a fire out here. Did it devastate the whole community or?
Well, not quite, but I think a lot of people evacuated. But I remember my brother telling me that we stayed here, and some of them set back fires too.
Oh, I see.
Yeah. All I remember was some animals running through our yard, and I suppose they were trying to get away from the fire.
What year were you born?
23.
1923. Oh, you're just a kid yet.
Yeah, I feel like it sometimes. Yeah.
Was there a differentiation between communities? There was the Bellinger settlement and the Happy Hollow people. Was that kind of like their community out
Yeah,
there?
right. That was theirs.
Okay.
But we were all friends, you know.
Who were some of the early settlers that you remember in the Happy Hollow?
Just the Goldmans.
The Goldman family.
Yeah, that's the only ones I remember.
The McCutcheons came later. Maybe that's not even Happy Hollow anymore, is it?
McCutcheons were Happy Hollow, yeah.
Okay.
McCutcheons and Adneys,
Okay. The name Abney is familiar.
Pratts.
Pratt's. Early settlers.
Right.
Goldie Gotham. Were they in this area too? The Gothams? Do you remember that name?
It sounds familiar, but I don't remember.
I think one of those guys married old Matt Probonic. One of those girls.
Oh, yeah. I think
Remember that?
I remember that.
Remember old Matt? I'm gonna tell you, you tell me.
Yeah, I remember him.
Probonic.
Oh, gee.
They were characters. A lot of fun.
Yeah.
So you got your mother's side covered here pretty well.
I think I have.
Yeah.
So Charlotte married Morn.
Scotty.
No, Charlotte married Bobby.
Bobby Moore. Gotcha.
Yeah.
I remember her real well when they ran the theater in Bayfield.
Oh, yeah.
Remember that?
Right.
25 cents to go to a movie, a nickel for a fudgesicle,
Yeah.
5 cents for a bag of popcorn.
Those were the days.
Yeah. For the record, the Harbor Theater was where the Brownstone Bowl is in Bayfield
Yeah.
now. It held about 200 seats.
Yeah, I remember, yeah. And it used to be down where that, is it the Elks or the club? On the
Yeah.
corner there by across from the inn.
Yeah, Shamrock or the Rebecca's.
That's where it used to be.
Did they call it the Princess Theater in those days?
I think so, and it was, I remember when I was a kid, I worked for them. I washed dishes.
I know it was. I believe it. Ed Mitchell.
Mitchell, yeah.
Yeah. I don't know her name, but
Mitchell, I don't know hers either.
did you? So what did you do when you worked there?
I just helped with the housework, and I did the wash dishes. And
Is that when you were living in Bayfield then?
no, I stayed with my sister then. It was when I was first out of school.
So you stayed with Charlotte?
Yeah,
Interesting.
yeah.
What was that movie theater like when you came into the Rebecca's?
Oh, it was kind of nice. It was really nice.
Close your eyes and take and you're opening up the front door of that theater, and you all of a sudden you walk in there. What do you see as you vision
Well,
it?
I see where they sold the tickets,
All right.
and that was about all I can see right now.
How much did they get for a ticket in those days? Do you remember that?
25 cents maybe 10 cents.
10 cents. Did they have popcorn and stuff there and pop and?
I don't remember that. No, I don't think so. No, I don't remember getting any popcorn.
Yeah.
So when you were younger though, would you go all the way into Bayfield to see the movies from here?
No,
Very often?
no.
That was a long trip
That
in
was
those
too
days.
long of a trip.
Yeah.
What were the roads like back when you're born in 23, and let's say that you're 7, 8, 10 years old now. What were the roads like, and
No.
tell us a little bit about life here in the community.
Well, the roads were not very good. I remember in the spring of the year, they used to have to lay logs down to get through some of the places.
Oh, Corduroy, that area,
Yeah, and
like right in front of here. This is pretty swampy down in here.
right, a lot of places where they had to do that, or they would never get through.
Did you guys travel by wagon a lot, or did you have cars out here? And
I don't remember going in a wagon, but we had a Model T
okay,
car, which ran some of the time, and there was fixing it most of the time.
spend more time under
Yeah.
it than on it, eh?
Yeah, right. And man, I can't remember, but I know in the winter they never plowed these roads. Very seldom they plowed them. That was probably during the Depression years.
Sure.
Would you have to go by sleigh then?
Have to go by sleigh. The mailman came through with horse and sleigh. And often you would get a ride with him, my father. We never went, to town or anything.
Was it a big home that you grew up in, or was it
No, it wasn't like this.
about this size? It was a full house for many
Yeah, it
years,
was
I
a
bet.
full house, yeah.
Did all you kids then go to school at the Bellinger settlement then?
Just about. Yeah, I don't remember them going anywhere else.
Yeah. In those days, they had it was all a part of the school district of Bayfield. But they had a settlement school here. They had one at Happy Hollow. They had one out at
Echo Valley.
Echo Valley. They had one at Sand River, Sand Bay. In those
Just
areas
one
too.
room school.
One-room schools.
Teacher taught 8 grades.
Who were your teachers? Do you remember any
The
of them?
first one was Catherine Shuga. And then it was Helen Shuga. And then I had Vietmeyer from Corny.
A
She
Vietmeyer.
was a Larson. Married a Vietmeyer.
Okay.
Those were my 3 that I remember.
Okay.
So you went through all 8 grades there?
Yeah. That's as far as I went to school. There was no buses running out here at
Yeah,
that
you couldn't
time.
get to high
We
school.
couldn't get to high school.
Oh boy.
There was about 3 of us that didn't get to go.
I don't know if you know it, but my mother grew up on the other side of Pikes Creek. You know where the Star Route goes there? And she said when she went to school, she lived on the other side of Pikes Creek, and she had to walk down from the hillside on Pikes. And on the other side is where Walt Barningham had the bus or horse and dray, and she said it was the most miserable ride into school in her life. But it was tough going in those days.
Well, in later years, then they did have the bus come out here, but the kids from up here had to walk down but to Happy Hollow to get on the bus. They didn't come up this way.
Didn't come this way, so over the hillside and through the glen,
Yeah.
a trail through the woods type of thing over to Happy Hollow.
Yeah. So that was for the three of us didn't get to go, but others behind us did get to go.
I had a wonderful conversation with Shirley Feldmeyer Johnson, you know Shirley, about her going to the Carver School. And the Carver School was in the town of Russell.
Okay.
And I asked her, I says, Shirley, tell me what it was like in that school. Can you tell me what it was like in the Bellinger Settlement School?
Well, our day started out about the same as any other school I'm in, Pledge of Allegiance. And the music, of course, we were singing, and then the classes all took turns going up in front of the room to have their class. And there was, well, it wasn't math in those days, it was arithmetic.
Yeah.
Right, reading, arithmetic, spelling, social studies, science, geography. And I think that's all I can remember. We'd get 15 minutes in the morning and the afternoon for recess. Hour for lunch, because we all went home for lunch. And that was our day.
Outhouse.
Outhouse, oh yes, the outhouse, with no electricity.
Wood
No
stove.
plumbing, wood stove. We hauled in wood. We hauled the water.
Did you kids have to do that then, or was?
Oh yeah, we did it. We took turns. And everybody drank out of the same dipper.
Boy, we'd be in a lawsuit now at this day and age if we did that, wouldn't
Because, but everybody was healthy.
we? Yeah, never heard any.
Nobody was sick.
Yeah. Was it mainly Native American kids there then, or in the Bellinger settlement, or was it
Yeah.
kind of a broad mix of
Yeah,
kids?
it was.
Were the King family out in this territory in those days too?
There were two families of kings out here. And they were all big families.
Do you remember Mike King? He's the guy that I know,
Oh,
and I wonder if he's associated with the Bellinger settlement
yes.
kings.
His mother was a sister to my mother, so we were related.
Oh, I see. Okay, so you're related to Mike King and Donnie King and
Right.
Nancy King and Perry and
Yeah.
all those kids.
And then the other family of kings were Cecilia King and Louis King was his name. Louis King and Felix King were brothers, so
So Felix is
was
Mike-
Mike King's father.
okay.
And Louis King was, I don't know if you remember any of them, Bill King, George King.
I don't know that group. The only one I know is the Mike King.
Okay,
And then Mike King married, was she,
he married a Day, Doris Day.
Doris King,
Doris.
Doris Day King.
Yeah,
And her father would have been
Irvin.
Irvy Day. And her sister would have been Delma and,
Yep, Delma and Agnes, and
yeah. And there's other Days too.
right, Lawrence.
Yeah, Irvy Day lived on the corner there where Philip Winslow had his little canvas shop for many years too,
Okay,
in Bayfield.
yeah.
Night and day. I guess they were a heck of a baseball team. Do you remember those guys at all?
Baseball?
Yeah.
Some of them I do, yeah. I remember, I think Bobby Morin played baseball.
Yeah, he was a good ball player.
And Andy Pulaski.
Yeah.
And,
Totsy Cadotte.
Yeah, Tots Cadotte. And Anthony Snowball.
Yeah. Pitched for him. He had that big roundhouse curve, is what my dad said.
Yeah.
Do you remember when Tommy Thompson pitched for him?
I don't remember that, no.
Yeah. He was a Bayfield player.
But every time there was a ball game, my dad went to the ball game.
Did he go into Bayfield to watch it? Did they have a ball diamond out here in the settlement? Did they have a settlement team?
Well, they used to play in the cow pastures, you know.
That was Wrigley Field then.
Yeah,
in those
right.
days.
Yeah, Yeah, but it was fun. Everybody went and watched and play.
Did they always have a little beer at the games, or
I never knew of any, but they probably did.
yeah? Or
Well,
getting
you
a,
had quite a community out here.
Yeah, everybody had
Yeah.
fun. Yeah.
Besides baseball, what did you all do for entertainment out here?
Besides baseball,
Yeah. I mean, what did you do when you got together?
mostly sing-alongs and stuff. That's about the only thing.
did you have anybody out here that played fiddle? And remember how the old Norwegians used to get together and they'd start to crank up the old hardanger
Yeah,
fiddle
uh-huh.
and
Oh yeah, everybody played. Started out with the ukulele, everybody, and then graduated to guitar. Some played the banjo, violin. We had some musicians out here.
wasn't Mr. Butterfield pretty good in his day?
I don't remember.
Alec?
I don't remember that. No, he probably was.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, Bill Belangi and Isaac Belangi, they were all good singers.
Were they?
Yeah. They could call square dance. Well, they had dances out here
Where did you guys dance? In the
at
church?
the schoolhouse.
At the schoolhouse?
Yeah. And they had their local musicians,
Interesting.
and they could call a square dance. I
Swing
remember
your
going-
partner, dozy do, that type of thing.
Yeah, watch a mother and dance a square dance. Yeah.
Yeah. Were they pretty good?
Yeah, they were. I thought they were.
Did your mom and dad have good rhythm?
Yeah. Well, my dad played the violin a little bit, but
Did he?
yeah. But he never danced. My mother did.
Oh. Well, in those days, were you allowed to dance? I'll tell you a little bit about the old Norwegians, and I'm Norwegian. What they used to do in those days was all the girls could be dressed up to the hilt,
Oh,
but you were not allowed to hold hands or touch one another
oh, really?
until you were asked to go dance in the middle of the floor. Then you could really hoop her up.
Really?
Were you guys out in the Ballinger settlement of the same? Did you guys do the same things like that, or
Yeah. Uh-huh.
yeah? There was a real protocol to it. You just weren't all say, "Come on, baby, let's go dance," that type of thing. So
Everybody would gather at the schoolhouse and dance.
how big were the crowds?
Oh, I would say there would be around 25 maybe.
Plus the band, and
Plus the band, the local band.
did you guys bring food and stuff like that? Did you all
No,
share
I
in
don't
that?
remember food. Only when they have a pie social or something, or a basket social, and then you would have, you would pack a lunch and decorate your basket, and they would bid on the baskets. And then
Did you have to participate in that, or
Yeah, I did one time.
did you really?
Decorate the basket, and then you have lunch with whoever buys your basket.
Oh, I remember that. Yeah, they used to try that trick on us in school too. Remember that? Yeah, that was one of the things they,
Oh, well,
fun. So then you'd have to have lunch with that person.
yeah, right, uh-huh.
That'd be fun. Yeah, those are the good old days.
Yeah, they were. Yeah, there was no trouble, everybody had got along.
Yeah. Did you guys have large gardens out here and stuff?
Oh, we had to have a garden, because we had to raise the garden for the winter supply of food.
Sure.
Yeah, we had no electricity, we had no plumbing when we were growing up.
How'd you plow the ground and stuff out
Well,
here?
we had an old horse. He plowed the ground.
What was the horse's name? Do you remember?
I think his name was, no, he didn't have no name I don't remember.
Mm.
Oh,
Your horse? Is that what you said? Giddy up, or
Giddy Up, yeah. No, I
so?
don't
Who
remember
do
what
all
his
the plowing? Your brothers and your
name-
dad?
Yeah, my dad.
I suppose you guys got to weed the garden.
Oh, yes. Yeah, we weeded the garden, took care of it. Picked all the potato bugs off the potatoes.
Oh gosh,
That was fun.
I bet. Real treat.
Yeah, you had to kill them too.
Yeah.
I had no spray in those days.
Did you have like root cellars out here to put your products in?
Everybody had a root cellar. Yeah.
So, when you got 10 kids, or probably some of them may have been in and out of here and gone by the time you were a little
Yeah,
girl, but you still had to put away a lot of potatoes and
right.
what else?
Enough to last through the winter.
Yeah,
And in spring.
yeah. Carrots, I suppose.
Carrots, rutabagas.
Did your mom and them have to can a lot?
Yeah. Canned berries in the summertime. And
What a job that was.
yeah. Especially when you had to cook on a wood stove. and do all that stuff.
A lot of people don't know how good of cooks they were, because I defy anybody this day and age to bake bread on a wood stove. That's a real
Right.
art, isn't it?
Right, you had to bake your bread.
Yeah.
You had to know how to make the fire, so your oven wouldn't get so hot.
Yeah. Pay attention.
Pay attention to it,
Yeah.
especially when that bread went in the oven. Had to be a certain degree, and you had to keep it that way.
Yeah. Couldn't fluctuate much anyway.
No. Oh,
What were some of the favorite meals your mom used to make?
she used to make a pudding that I liked. It was heavy, but it was good. Kind of a bread pudding. It was chocolate sauce on top,
Oh boy.
but it was always good. And some filled cookies she used to make. Those were always good. Used to like scalloped potatoes. That was my favorite way to cook potatoes in them days.
Still is,
To
maybe?
have them, yeah. I like scalloped potatoes.
Yeah. What did you have? Did you smoke your own ham out here, or?
Well, he always raised a pig or something in the summertime. And we would have that during the winter.
Did you have beef here and cattle and stuff too, or?
Well, once in a while we'd have raise a beef, but not very often.
Did you depend a lot upon the deer herd?
Yeah, right, I remember eating a lot of rabbits.
A lot of rabbit?
Yeah, my dad was not a big game hunter. He would catch rabbits.
Snared 'em
Yeah,
and-
snared 'em.
Yeah.
Yeah,
What a way of life.
yeah, we ate a lot of rabbit.
You have chickens.
Now we always had chickens
Yeah.
for eggs, and she always set the hens in the spring, to raise new.
When you say she, that'd be your mom?
Uh-huh.
Was she kind of in charge of that area?
Oh yeah. Always saved enough eggs for the hens when they went ready to set.
Okay. Big chicken coop, and
Chicken coop.
did you have a lot of owls and foxes and?
I don't remember. No, I don't remember a lot of wild animals. Coming to get your chickens. I don't remember that.
Yeah, probably was some, but.
Yeah.
So it sounds to me like you never went hungry,
No.
never went cold.
Well, maybe a lot of times we were cold.
That's a different story.
Yeah, but had to keep fire when it's below zero. It's hard to keep warm.
And this settlement area is one of the coldest spots I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah, we get
When
cold.
it's 10 above in Bayfield, it's 10 below out here sometimes.
Yeah, right.
Can be a little bit cooler.
Yeah.
So you'd have to, part of the boys in the fall, I imagine, have to go chop wood.
We had to
cut
put up
wood.
wood. We all helped put up wood, enough to last through the winter. And we had the job of hauling it in every day, filling the reservoir on the stove every day
Oh boy,
to keep the warm water.
yeah. Where would you get your water? Did you have an
We
outside
had-
well?
Yeah, we had outside well. For a while, we just drew it up for the pail.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Oh, and a
And
deep
then
well.
later on, we had the pump.
Oh, I see.
So that was a job to do.
Yeah, so my mother used to have to do was haul water from Pikes Creek.
Oh, no.
When she was a kid, she just hated it. And that road was muddy down there. She said she never came back with clean shoes,
No.
but down she'd go. Did you raise ducks and stuff like that too, or geese?
No, the family across the road from us had cows, and they had turkeys, and they had geese. And I remember them all being mean. Those geese.
Oh,
were-
they'll put the
turkeys
run on
were
you.
Mean.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was afraid to go over there.
Tell me a little bit about Christmas dinner here in the old days. In with your mom and your family. Tell us what it was like at that meal. All those fingers
yes.
and forks going.
Well, we always had a good meal at Christmas time. We never had turkey. We had maybe chicken
Uh-huh.
and mashed potatoes, dressing, Jello. We always had Jello, and maybe a cake. My sister would make cake. And any vegetables that we had. And it was about the same as today, traditional Christmas and Thanksgiving.
About the same.
Yeah.
What, did you guys go like to midnight mass then down at St. Anthony's here then? Or did they have those type of things in those days?
We had mass out here once a month.
Once a month.
And the priest would come and stay overnight.
Was somebody in the
There-
community?
There was a place in the church where that
yeah.
little room that's added
yeah,
that had a bed in there,
Oh yeah.
and he stayed overnight. Then we had mass in the mornings and communion, and we took turns. Families took turns feeding him.
Oh, I see.
It would be dinner and supper and breakfast.
Do you remember who the priest was in them days?
Well, I remember his Father Oscar.
Father
The
Oscar.
only one I remember.
And that went on for quite a few years.
So where did Father Oscar come from?
I don't know.
Was he just a traveling kind of
I
priest?
suppose he was appointed out here, so
But was he based in Bayfield?
he was
or
based in Bayfield or Redcliffe, I guess.
Redcliffe. Yeah.
In those days, did the priest serve Redcliffe also, or did the tribal people have their own guy
No,
out
he
there?
served Redcliffe and Corney.
And
out
Corney
here.
also.
They must have had a different priest than for Bayfield.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's hard to
Yeah.
say. You know,
Yeah.
I don't know much about that early history.
And the same with Corney. I imagine he stayed there too, because
Yeah, he'd maybe be up there once a month or
right,
something.
once a month, everybody had to take a turn.
Well, was almost everyone out here in the settlement Catholic, or were there some?
Yeah,
other-
just about everybody was
Yeah.
in church on Sundays.
Not too many Lutheran Native Americans that I ever knew, but
No, they're all Catholics. Yeah.
yeah, that came from that La Pointe setting from years ago. The Vander name. How do you spell it?
Vander, Venter.
T-E-R.
Venter.
Vander Venture. That's an easy one to get mixed up too.
Yeah,
Because sometimes I've seen it with two capital V's.
yeah, or Van D. Venter. Yeah,
Van D. Venture.
but that's the right way. Vander Venter.
Vander Venture. Where were the Vanders from again?
I have no idea.
They just,
My grandmother was from the island, I think,
yeah.
and I think her maiden name was Cadotte.
She was your grandmother, Cadotte, from the Vander side.
My grandmother, Vandervenner.
And she was Cadotte. That would kind of make sense then.
And I think she was a sister to, I don't know if you'd remember, Lizzie Cadotte.
I remember the name.
Louis Cadotte.
My dad knew Lizzie Cadotte. He went to school with
I
her.
think they were sisters. I ain't sure though.
Joby Cadotte?
That's a different line of Cadottes.
Okay.
That would be into Larry's family now. The Cadotte
Yeah,
family.
we'll get over there in just a few seconds.
I've always thought Vander was a Dutch name.
It is a Dutch
A
name.
Dutch name. So that's
Because he was not Native American either.
no. I wonder how he ended up here.
I don't know how he ended up here.
Probably like he may have been a voyager.
Could be.
He could have been, you check out the census of 1850 on the island. I don't remember his name being there. But that doesn't mean he didn't come in 1840 and wasn't on the island, and maybe
Right.
1860 he was, when they all connected over there and things like
They
that.
met
So
with the Indian ladies.
Yeah.
yeah, and that was happened more frequently than not.
Right?
There was great associations made with the Defoes, and
Yeah.
those are all French Canadian names, and they would marry into the White Crane
Right.
family names over there and things like that.
Yeah.
But that's fun stuff. That's the history that I love. Really interesting stuff.
We all made, well, my dad made the maple syrup too. He had a little sugar bush going, so
And
we
this,
lived out in the woods in the spring of the year. We hauled in the wood, hauled the sap, and gathered it.
Oh, you did. Well, where would that be? Where would the sugar bush have been?
Well, it's we're across from the park.
yeah,
That's where we lived.
okay,
And down in the woods there, he had a little sugar bush down there.
okay. Hard maples and that was a treat in the spring of the year.
Yeah, but I don't remember eating any of it. They must have sold it.
You never got any for your pancakes?
No, I don't remember any.
You got the sugar. That's what you got.
It was too valuable.
Yeah,
Too valuable.
yeah, I think they sold it.
Huh,
To make some extra money.
sure.
Yeah. My dad made snowshoes too.
Was he? Mm-hmm. Or he did?
Yeah, he could make good snowshoes. Yeah.
Or any of
And he
those?
sold those too.
Yeah. Do you still have any pairs of his old shoes at all, or
No, huh?
all
No,
gone?
I don't. No.
Those are interesting things from the past.
Yeah.
So if you're born in 23 and you have some older brothers, I'd say that your dad had to be born in the 1890s, somewhere in there.
Yeah, he was 82 when he died.
And he passed what year?
I don't remember.
A while
I
back.
would
But
probably look at all my obituaries maybe and find that out. But
yeah, that's neither here nor there. But I'm trying to figure out what period in time that he would have been.
yeah, a young man.
Yeah, when he was just starting to get organized in life and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Because I think I saw Frank Bellinger's name in the school ledgers at Bayfield in 1871, where I see that he went to school in Bayfield, at least for a little while.
Really? Frank Belanger?
Yep.
The old, my grandpa?
I think so, yeah. I don't know who else it
Because
would
he
be.
had a son by the name of Frank.
It
too.
could have been his son.
Yeah, I forgot that one. Frank
Yeah.
Belanger was the...
But in that year in 1871, he was like they only had school that went to 6th grade in Bayfield in them days. They had the high school come right after that.
Oh.
So he's in one of those early classes with the Tate family and
That could have been the son because he married Delia Cadotte,
okay, Frank Jr. did.
Frank Jr.
Oh,
They
okay,
had 2 sons.
interesting.
Seems
Oh.
like everybody's related to everybody else out here.
Right, they are. In some way.
Yeah.
Well, now we throw the real curveball at you. In comes the Cadotte family.
Oh boy, that's...
But before you get into that, how did you meet Larry?
Well, we've been kids. They lived out here all our lives.
Oh.
We grew up together.
Okay.
Went to school.
Was it kind of like set up by your parents that you'd be married?
No,
or?
we never thought we'd ever be married.
Uh-huh.
Went, it was after the war.
World War II? Uh-huh. What year was Larry born?
24.
That's your husband now, 1924.
I was 6 months older than he was.
Oh, okay.
And when did you first get serious about each other?
Well, it must have been after the war, or during the war.
40.
Was he in the service?
Yeah. He was in the service for 3 years.
What branch?
Army.
Army Corps. Okay.
Army Corps.
Did he see any action overseas and stuff?
Well, he was over in Italy and France France. I think I remember the 2 places where he was.
So how old were you when you got married?
21.
21. So he was back from there by then. So he was over there as an 18-year-old.
Yeah,
he must
he
have,
went. He was only 18 when he went. He was there 3 years, and we were married in 47.
47.
And where were you married?
Right here in the church.
Yeah.
Big wedding?
Oh no, not a big wedding.
Just family and
Yeah, just family.
And then where was your first house you lived together in?
I think we lived in Corny for a while.
right off the bat.
Yeah,
What did he work up there a little bit then, or
yeah, yeah.
did he work for like Squeak Jones or any of those guys? Or remember?
You were in the 8th grade.
Yeah.
You went through the 8th grade and you didn't go beyond that. So
No.
between that time and when you got married, what were you doing? You were
Probably
still-
working. I worked at the sanitarium for 3 years.
You did. And what was your job there?
Practical nursing. Took care of a lot of patients.
With tuberculosis.
Yeah, And after 3 years, then I must have got married after that. I worked for Ponchos down in Corny for
Okay.
a few years. 3 years I lived.
And you were
I
still
worked on
living
the island.
still living at home then? Yeah.
So yeah, so you went into Pancho Roman.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I worked for him.
Okay.
And then when he sold, I worked for the other guys for a while. And
I forget who that was.
Jeff and Jerry.
Jeff and Jerry.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then, what else did I do? I can't remember anything else. Probably raising my family then.
Well, yeah. Well, you're between 8th grade and when you get married now,
Yeah.
you worked at the sanitarium and
Yeah.
you worked here and there and that type of thing. And so you kept pretty busy. You also worked at the Princess Theater down there or whatever.
That was a long time ago. Though.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
yeah, right,
so you had a pretty full life, and then Larry goes. To recap, then Larry, you've known Larry your whole life out here, and then he goes off to the war, and you
Yep.
come back, and were you sending like love letters during the war there, or anything
Well,
fun? Or?
yeah, he used to write some letters, yeah.
And you got married in 1947,
47.
and then I imagine Roger was born in about 48, somewhere in there.
Yeah, Paul was born in 50. And then from then on was...
So I've known Roger and the kids my whole life, so were they always a real fun bunch of little kids, or were they rascals by nature, or
No.
fill us in on your children a little
No,
bit?
they were all good kids.
Yeah,
Yeah. They were never in trouble.
yeah.
No, they had behaved themselves.
I can remember him so well in school there at basketball practices and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And
I don't know what they did when they weren't home or stayed overnight somewhere. I don't know what they were doing. But
you'd have to ask Sheila that.
yes.
Mum's the word.
So anyway, but I think they all came out pretty good. All
So,
those kids.
so many children do you have, and can you just tell us who they all are? And
My kids,
yeah,
Roger, Paul, Clayton, Susie, Sheila, and Chucky.
and Chuck. And Chuck's the youngest then.
Chuck's the youngest.
Okay.
And have they all stayed around here?
Yep, they're all here.
Oh, you're lucky.
Well, they did go away for a while. Like Sheila was gone for a few years, Susie, and all the boys. Except Chucky. I don't think he ever
I don't think you left.
left.
I think Paul was gone for a while. Didn't he go down around Green Bay or
Yeah,
something?
they all went to school, Milwaukee. They all went to vocational school. And then they all come back and married.
How many grandchildren are you looking at for numbers now?
I think I got 16.
This won't be a torture test, so we won't, unless you want to go through who the parents are and their children. But
16 grandchildren. Let's see. Do you want me to name them?
well, you don't have to, but kind of for the record, it'd be good.
Sean. Let's see. Roger has Sean, Paul, Jeremy, Lucas, Sarah, and Kateri.
Yeah.
That's 6, right?
Okay, and he's married to.
And Sean is married. Oh, you mean Roger?
Roger's married to.
Sally Cadotte. Sally Defoe.
Yeah, Sally Defoe Cadotte. Okay.
Yeah. And that's their 6 kids.
Okay.
And Paul married Ann Zinda.
Zinda.
And they have Joshua and Jamie. And they lost Elizabeth. So that was 3.
Yeah.
And Jeremy has 2.
Well, you're on Paul.
Paul has 2. Paul has 2 kids? No, Paul has 1. That would be Mariah.
You're on Paul and Ann's kids, Jamie, Josh, and Elizabeth.
Yeah.
Then with Clayton.
Okay.
And then there's Clayton. Clayton married Jackie. Jackie Weber. And they have 2. They had 2 kids, Aaron and Corey. And then who am I next on now? Susie married Ron Paffel, and she had 2 girls, Shannon and Heather.
Okay.
And Sheila is not married.
Okay.
And who else? Should I skip?
You're on Chucky.
Chucky.
Chucky. Chucky was married to, forgot her name, Diane Erickson.
Okay.
And they had 2 Chad,
Chad and Carrie.
and what was her
Carrie.
name? Carrie.
Okay,
Well, he adopted Carrie, I think.
okay.
And then
Then he married Shelley.
that's all, isn't it?
Then you
Yeah,
married
then
Shelley Beauchamp?
Oh, yeah, that's right. He married Shelley, and they had Kyle.
Okay,
That's right.
and Kyle.
Uh-huh.
I know Kyle, nice kid.
Yeah.
There's quite a crew.
Yeah. Uh-huh. So,
That old Frank Banner started a snowball
Yeah,
going
right.
down the hill there, didn't he?
yeah, right. Sure did. Really got populated.
Yeah.
So where am I now?
So we're at now as you're raising your kids and you're out here with Larry and stuff. What was it like, you know, being married in the settlement and all these jobs? Did you have gardens then and stuff too? And
We always had garden. I remember doing a lot of canning.
hmm
Yeah, in the summertime. We always had garden.
my dad recalled very well that Larry worked on Madeline Island.
Mhm.
Can you tell us a little bit about who he worked for over there? And
No, I don't remember all.
I want to say he worked down around the marina because I can remember those guys coming to work in the 60s.
It was the Ted Gary era, I think.
That's right. Yeah,
Oh, and when they were building the golf course?
Madeline Island took place.
that's when it was Ted Gary.
Okay, so when he built the duplexes there. And
Right.
so what did he mainly work on the grounds crew over there, or was he in the
Yeah.
buildings, or?
I think it was
Yeah, he was on the grounds crew. He worked at the
the
clubhouse
Okay,
and
the condos,
the condos.
okay.
the pub.
House and the condos. That's all I remember.
So how long did he work there?
Quite a few years.
Seemed like forever to me.
And then
But
he worked over on Bayfield too at the
Park Service.
marina there for a while.
did he work for the Park
He
Service?
worked
too?
for the Park Service for a while.
So he kept pretty doggone busy his whole
Yeah,
life then.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, he was always busy.
and
worked in the
Sheila
woods,
mentioned that
too.
he worked at DuPont for a while too.
Oh yeah, I forgot that. Uh-huh.
So he was a hustler his whole life.
Yeah. Yeah, he always worked.
Sadly, he passed a few years ago.
5 years ago.
5 years already, eh? Imagine that was one of the tragedies and big losses in your life.
Yeah, uh-huh. But time races all things.
It helps put it behind you a little bit
Yeah.
anyway. You got a wonderful family that spends quite a bit of time with you. Do you guys still get together and do family deals and
Well, once in a while.
picnics and?
Yeah, once in a while.
I
we
know
get
when the
together.
Chicago Bears play the Packers, seems like everybody's over at Paul's house, aren't they?
Are you there too?
I have been there in and out of there. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's always a big to-do.
Have bear burgers.
Yeah, bear burgers and. Are you still a Packer fan, or do you kind
Oh yeah.
of? Yeah.
Yeah. Everybody's a Packer fan, I guess.
If they aren't, they're not welcome in the settlement.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And after you were married and you had your kids and so on, did you have other jobs, Caroline, besides taking care of the family? And
No, I don't think so.
you didn't
I
work
think that's when I
outside?
worked at Poncho's, I think.
For Ray and Ann.
After I was married, yeah. I worked there.
And where was Poncho's?
In Corny. Yeah, I worked there for,
It's where the fish lips is now.
yeah.
Here's where I want to go for a little bit back in time. Tell us a little bit about the cemetery at St. Anthony's down there.
Oh, I think I'm related to everybody over in that cemetery.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Everybody.
How many people are in there? Do you have any idea? It seems like a.
Oh,
Imagine the church
at
has
least
a.
there's, I think maybe 25.
And that includes.
That includes a lot of babies over there. They died, you know, very young.
Yeah, the
when they're
infantile
born.
health care system back in the earlier days was.
Nobody had a doctor.
Yeah.
My mother was a midwife.
Oh, she was.
Yeah.
Did she
She
deliver a lot of
delivered
kids?
a lot of babies.
Yeah, I suppose you may have had a midwife to deliver you too. then.
Right, In fact, I had Gina's grandparents, I think, was
Ruby?
not Ruby. Lawrence's mother
Oh, okay.
delivered me, Alec Butterfield.
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah, that's on my baptismal record,
Who's it?
right at home.
right at home. In fact, she baptized me because she thought I was going to die.
Really?
And here I am.
Yeah. The baptism worked, maybe.
Yeah, it kept me living all these years.
Yeah, yeah. It kept you healthy too.
Yeah.
How's your health now? Pretty
Well, it's
decent.
pretty good. I don't get around too much anymore.
The legs and
Legs are going off.
a little bit. They aren't as fast as they used to be. Is that what you're saying?
No, not anymore.
Yeah.
No,
So do you have a plot over here at St.
Oh,
Anthony's?
yes.
That's where you'll end up,
right.
in
My
good company.
Yeah, and my stone is all there too.
Yeah.
Is Larry buried there?
And my sisters are, I got 2 sisters buried there. And
How was-
nieces, nephews.
How were you related? I remember Annie Clark.
That was a sister,
Yeah. And Jimmy.
Jimmy. They're buried over there.
Are they both buried there?
Yeah.
How did the Clark family come to the territory?
I think he was working at the sanitarium at that time.
Okay.
And that's where she met him. She was working in the laundry at the sanitarium too. And that's where they met.
Remember when they had the bandwagon?
Right.
Well, you used to play at all their baseball games, and
Yeah. Had dances every Saturday night at Bates.
yeah, he was a good guy.
Yeah.
I knew him real good. And Annie too. And Charlotte.
In Charlotte. And
See, the Charlotte Morin is the mother. Bob and Charlotte Morin are the mother and father of David Morin,
yes, and Jim,
Jimmy Morin,
Elaine,
and Elaine, Ruthie,
Ruthie,
and Eddie.
Eddie. I think they had 5, was it?
Yeah. Eddie was gone before my time, and so was Bob. But the rest of them kids I all knew real good.
Eddie lives in Ashland now, I think.
Right.
Yeah.
The Morin side of the family is related to the one of the great chiefs at Bad River.
Really?
Yeah, and his name was Oshegwe.
Oh,
And that Morin family goes way back into Bayfield. And they were like the street commissioners in Bayfield. They were native guys, but they were the street commissioners in Bayfield from the 1870s to about 1920, I see their name. And that Morin family, the 2 Morin boys, William and Michael Morin, in 1856, from La Pointe, were some of the first 2 people in Bayfield to help Henry M. Rice lay out the streets and alleys.
oh,
They rode across on March 24th, 1856. And there was a La Pointe kid in there, and there was William McAvoy, Robinson Durling Pike, and that group from Pikes Valley, and they all came together, the Morin family. So, and they go back to Bad River.
wow.
A little bit of information that you learned today. Fun stuff.
Yeah.
But so Charlotte was married into a very old family
Old
from
family.
the Morin side, and also a very old family from the Van de Vander
Right,
and that side.
Yeah.
So we covered the church a little bit and the cemetery.
Cemetery.
We know what kind of food you eat
Yeah.
and what you like. Entertainment in those days basically was you had a great big fun time,
Yeah.
either making maple syrup,
Yeah.
going to church and socials, pie socials. What were
Yes.
those pie socials like in those days?
I don't remember those too much, but all I remember is the basket socials.
Yeah,
I don't know what they did at a pie social, if you ate the pie or what.
maybe you raffled off pies or something.
Yeah. Yeah.
You had a cup of coffee and pie. Okay.
We had to take goiter pills too when we went to school.
Little brown ones.
Little brown pills. They tasted like kind of like chocolate.
Yeah.
They tasted pretty good. Once a week.
Tell me a little bit about your recollections of Cora Bellinger.
Well, she was related to me. She was my aunt.
Yeah. I remember in school, and probably Sheila does too, and we told you that we were both petrified. How was she in the social atmosphere in which you?
Oh, I thought she was nice. She
Yeah.
was, yeah.
Nice lady.
She
Remember,
was.
she had that voice that was kind of like that, and
Yeah.
when she pointed her finger at you,
Yeah. Well,
and you didn't have.
the old time way, you know.
Yeah. Was she from Sioux River?
Right.
That McCullough Road that's down there, that's, that when you go past the Onion River,
Yeah, there's a road leads down there. There
that's
must be
her old
the-
homestead then.
Right. Yeah. Yeah, she married again after Henry died, I think.
I remember when he had that little bus that went to Bayfield. Remember when Henry
Right.
Bellinger had that little bus
Right.
that'd be parked up by the school there when I was a kid, and
I
they
think I
lived right
will.
across the street.
Yeah. He drove school bus after a while from out here.
Yeah. Bob Hadlin said one of the smartest moves he ever see. Bob Hadlin had the Viking Motors
Yeah,
before
the bus route. Yeah.
Irv Hadlin had it. And he said one of the smartest moves he ever did was hire Darnell Bellinger. And he said the reason it was smart, he says, was Darnell lived in the settlement and he had the settlement run. So Darnell would have the bus here in the morning. He could pick up all the kids, come to town, and then Darnell would work for Bob Hadlin.
Right.
And then Darnell would go home with the bus. He says you just couldn't lose on a deal like that.
Right.
It was good for Darnell and him.
Yeah. Well, I think Larry drove bus too for a while.
Yeah, I don't know when he did, but
Yeah, but I think he worked for Hadlin too for a while, Larry.
for
did.
Irving Hadlin, or
Yeah, he worked with Darnell down there, and he drove bus. But I don't. His route wasn't out here. It was probably where would he go? Round cemetery.
yeah, I would guess.
Yeah.
Did your families out here? I know that you raised gardens for your own produce.
Yeah.
Did you get into production where you'd have to bring like beans into the canning factory and stuff in Bayfield? Did you get into any of that stuff, or?
Well, my dad never planted beans, but we went out and picked beans for other farmers. Down Happy Hollow, we were down there picking beans wherever we could pick, we picked.
How old were you when you were picking beans?
Well, about maybe 14, 15,
Yeah. You remember how much you got paid?
2 cents a pound.
Yeah.
Oh, we worked hard for $2 a day. That was a lot of beans. But I think I did make that quota once.
Did you? We were talking with Bill and Lenny yesterday, and they also had to pick beans as kids. If I recall right, if you would have been 12 or 13 years old and you're born 23, this is about 1936 you're doing this. Bill and Lenny in the late 40s were picking also for 2 cents a pound. So they held that margin there all those years.
And the same with berries,
Yeah.
strawberries, and was 2 cents a quart. We picked for.
Who did you pick for out here?
Well, we rode together. We rode to Betzel's,
Okay.
and out here we had Compton's down Happy Hollow.
Okay.
And where else did we pick berries? Fred Higgins.
Fred Hankins?
He had berries.
Over there. Oh, gee, that was a ways out of the way.
About 3 miles. Yeah, he had raspberries, so we picked raspberries.
So that's down on the Hankins Road here.
Yeah.
Do you know where Sam Bering lived on the other end of there? The old Sam Bering farm? That was probably gone by then.
Yeah. Right.
What do you remember Fred Hankins?
Oh yeah.
What was he like?
Well, he was just a heavy-set bachelor. He was nice. He was good to
You know where
work
the Fred Hankins Road goes to the north? You know where the road is there?
Yeah.
How far up there was that farm?
You mean Fred Higgins?
Yeah. Was it right on the corner
It was
there?
right on the road.
Okay. Because that's all growed in now.
Yeah.
Big
The
bear.
old big tree is still there that we used to sit under.
I'll show you that on the way in, John. So you put a name to a place.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the
So
only
he was
thing
in.
that's left.
Yeah. Do you remember coming up where the Echo Valley Road goes there?
Mm-hmm.
Do you know remember that beautiful home that used to be on the road on the opposite side of it?
Yeah.
Do you remember who those people were?
No, I don't.
They had beautiful lilacs and
Yeah, they're still there.
yeah.
I remember the house. That's a nice big house.
Mm-hmm.
I don't remember the name. If it was Gilbertson or. No, I don't remember
Well,
that.
that's no biggie. Were there any other homes along the road to Bayfield from the settlement that you can recall?
Fred Hinkins is the only one that I know.
You remember where Mike Munson lived there?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Thompson's,
Yeah, Thompson's,
Mary Thompson,
and then Tony Wichita or Carl
and
later.
Wichita's up on the other side.
And then
And then there was, right before you go around the corners, where was that? Who lived, I can't remember who lived there.
well, that's where my mother grew up. Spent her first years right there
Oh, really?
in about 1920. See, my mother was born in 18, and so about 1922 she was there. So,
Oh, really?
and that's where she. Remember, I told you she had to go down to the river
Yeah, to get
to haul
water.
water. They didn't have nothing. They were poor as church mice.
Like we were.
Yeah, like everybody was. I think there wasn't anybody in town in those days had any money, were there?
No, that was Depression years.
Yeah,
Nobody had anything.
yeah. But you had everything.
Yeah.
Didn't
well,
have anything, but you had
But we
everything.
wouldn't want to live those days again.
Yeah.
We wouldn't survive.
You don't think you could hack it again?
Nobody would survive that.
No.
Because in those days, we had to live off the land, where now,
Yeah.
I don't think you could do it.
Yeah. Not many could do it.
No.
John, do you have any
Well,
questions?
would you go into Bayfield? This is after you're married, and where you were living after you were married.
Well,
The
we were
kids are
living right
growing up.
here, right down here.
Yeah. And would you get into Bayfield very often?
Well, yeah, once in a while we'd get to Bayfield.
And where'd you do your shopping?
We shopped at Corny mostly.
Corny. You're closer to
We're
Corny.
closer to Corny.
Yeah.
Go over to Eller's.
Over to Ellers.
Eller's store was there many, many, many years too, isn't it?
Yeah.
Was Corny any bigger then than it is now?
It's about the same, I think.
Mm-hmm.
I know we used to go pick blueberries too in the summertime, and we sold our blueberries to Ellers.
Yeah, we did. We're in the Barrens out here.
Uh-huh.
Did you guys pick herring for any of the guys
I did.
in the herring gangs up there?
Right. That was fun.
Who'd you work for?
I don't know. I remember I just worked in the sheds.
Oh, did you have to salt?
Salt.
You-
Salted and dressed.
Oh, you dressed fish
Uh-huh.
too.
And
So
salted.
describe that operation. If you can, what you were doing.
Spare me, she says, but we're
Spare
gonna.
me.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we're gonna get you into this one,
This is for
sister.
posterity here.
Well, jeepers. It was hard work. It was hard work to fill one of those kegs with the dressed herring, especially when you didn't know anything about it.
Mm-hmm.
Took a long time to fill one of those kegs. They were big. And to even salt one.
How many were they? Like 50-gallon kegs, or are they 40-gallon kegs?
I think they were about 40. I think they were about that high.
So you had to cut the heads off and back split them then?
Yeah, and then take out the gut.
Yeah.
And then after they were dressed, well, then they went over to be salted, and there was 4 people salting.
So they had regular guys salting.
Yeah, putting
that.
salt in the bins, and then and putting the herring there. So
When the herring came in, now we know in those days probably that the Jones boys were fishing. Bobby Beidle's dad, Max
Beidle's,
Beidle, were fishing.
I think my dad worked for Max during the herring time.
Oh, he did. And then there was other fishermen up there too. Remember Kajunk,
Yep, Johnny.
Johnny Sveta, and Ewald Heinonen.
Oh yeah, they
And
were all fishermen.
there was a Wilson up there too. My dad talks about it. They see and Bill Ivano's dad.
You're right.
See, my dad bought the Mermaid from old Bill Ivano.
Oh, uh-huh.
So we got, I know the Ivano brothers. That was in the boat they had.
Yeah,
So there was a whole pile of guys up there, all herring fishermen.
right. And they employed a lot of people.
Where did
During
they
the
do their
herring
work?
time.
Right down by the waterfront there?
Yeah,
Right
There's
where
a-
Dean Halverson's got his fisheries?
I think so.
Yeah.
There was more than one shed, I know. There was, more than one where the herring came in.
So this would probably be in the middle 30s? Early 40s?
Early 40s, I would say.
Were you married then?
I don't think so. It was during the war.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So you're down there, you're hustling up a few dollars
Yeah.
in the herring industry.
right. And I think so. I think I went, after we were married too, I think I was down there at one time.
Did you ever put your kids through that torture
No.
test?
No, but boy, there was people who could make money, dressing those herring.
I had to
They
do
were
that as a kid.
fast.
What did you get paid for that work? Do you remember?
Oh, Lord, I don't remember. Wasn't very much.
Yeah.
Did you get paid with chips?
No, we
You
got
got paid cash.
uh-huh.
Over in Bayfield, they used to give out chips for every barrel that you did.
Oh,
That was before my time.
yeah.
But my dad was talking just like you, that they would have, the good dressers would have 5 knives.
Yeah,
Before
keep 'em
'em.
sharp.
And then, by the end of the day, they'd use them all because
Yeah,
and they were just that fast. Fast as you could lay
Yeah,
them there, they could do them.
yeah. 3 strokes.
3 strokes. And
So
they were,
that's what you did too?
Yep.
You did dressing?
Right.
well, you kind of led the women's brigade there then.
Well,
Here's Paul.
there was a lot of women working in the sheds then.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hi, Paul.
Hello.
We're just talking to your mother about how she spared you kids from having to work in the herring gangs in Cornucopia while she had to do that herself. So, take a little 5.
You,
Well, I remember we all had to get vaccinated one year when this little boy died up here.
Oh, the diphtheria thing? Or?
Diphtheria, yeah.
What,
So that was a kind of scary deal.
what year was that when you were a kid?
I was still in school. The little boy was going to school.
What was the
in
little boy's
first
name?
grade. Name was Raymond Gilbert.
Gilbert, okay.
Got sick and he just died. No
boy.
doctor there.
diphtheria.
Diphtheria.
Yeah.
He had diphtheria. We all had to be vaccinated that year. And I remember the grandpa who he lived across the road at the time. He made his coffin and buried the little boy himself.
Oh boy.
And he buried the grave is right across the road from the church. He couldn't bury him in the Catholic cemetery because he was not a Catholic.
Oh boy,
So
he's still on
he's
this set?
still there. Everybody respects that spot there. So
Is it marked?
I don't think it's marked.
I think there's just a rock.
Yeah, there's a rock there, I think, but that was many, many years ago.
You know, that that was fairly common type of thing to happen. On the Halversons family, remember John, they were telling us that there's a family plot up on top of Sand River Hill there where some of the old family was buried. They didn't bring them to town. They didn't, you couldn't get them into town.
No, you buried if the babies died, they just buried them.
Where are all the old Vandevenner family? Where are they buried?
Well, I think there's 2 babies buried over here, but I don't remember where the rest of I think the Phoebe is buried over here, but I don't remember where the rest of them are.
They could be
They could be any place,
at any Catholic
Yeah,
cemetery, possibly.
right? Yeah, so,
I mean, generally everybody was buried. So
yeah. There was no law that there was no to bring to a mortuary.
yeah,
You didn't have to fill out any papers, they just
buried you.
buried in your property,
Yeah, they could be buried around here any place then.
right?
Some.
Some.
Sheila, do you know any spots out there where
No, just the stone.
Yeah.
were your family traditional like the Van side and stuff like that, were they traditional Native American, or did they believe in a lot of being Native American, or were they more French in nature, or
No, I think they were more Native American. Yeah.
they held to the philosophies of
Right,
the, could they all speak Chippewa?
Well, my mother and dad did.
Mm-hmm.
They all spoke Chippewa, but we never ever learned the language. They never talked it in front of us.
Oh, really?
Only when they didn't want us to know what they were talking about. Then they would. Then they would. But they visited neighbors in Chippewa.
Did the Pratt family speak Chippewa up that way?
No, I don't think so.
Were they German?
I don't know what they were. I don't know. I don't even know if Eddie Ojita's grandparents talked Chippewa. I don't know if they did.
Yeah.
I know my folks did.
Mm-hmm. Do any of your grandchildren or any of your family talk it now, or?
No, somebody was studying it at one time. I think Roger's daughter was kind of studying
Mm-hmm.
to learn to talk it, but I don't know how she did.
Yeah.
Probably
It's
learned
pretty
it.
tough to learn.
Yeah,
It's not necessarily an easy language.
no, especially if you read a prayer book, it's in the Chippewa language. It's hard.
Yeah. Yeah, don't hold your breath trying to get it to the end of one of those sentences.
Maybe a few words you remember, but that's all.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
So when you said the Chippewa prayer book, you mean the Catholic
Yeah, there was a Catholic
prayer book that was translated
in Chippewa.
into Chippewa? I see.
In fact, I had it, but I don't know. Did I give it to you,
I
Sheila?
might have it.
Yeah. Yeah, so that's...
John, did you want to get a few shots of pictures and stuff and save a little bit of tape for that, or?
Yeah, unless Sheila or Caroline, do you have some other subjects we've been missing here?
I can't think of anything more
We'll
on
think
that.
of it when we leave.
That's the way
Why
we
did-
are
Yeah.
too.
Yeah.
Why didn't I say that?
Right.
So
Did you count how many questions I asked today?
No.
It was 1,157.
Oh, really? I don't
Thought I'd
believe
throw
you.
that.
Gosh.
I don't believe you. So that's about all I can talk about, I think.
Well, I'll tell you something. You have a wonderful story, and it was tremendously interesting.
Oh,
I think it's just a lot of fun to get to know you
Yeah, and to talk about
and to meet
stuff.
it actually gives me a chance to meet your parents too. You know, those type of things are really, really important. And thank you very, very much for that.
Well, you're welcome.
yes, thank you, Caroline.
Hope we did all right.
You did. So Caroline, who's on the picture now here?
Frank Vandervander and Susan Belanger Vandervander.
And they're your parents.
Right.
Yeah. And when do you think that picture was taken? Is that they've got flowers? So it was an occasion?
That was the 50th wedding anniversary.
Their 50th wedding.
Right,
Okay. Yeah.
That's a ways back.
Yeah.
Is that taken at St. Anthony's down there?
Mm-hmm.
At the church?
Wasn't it rolling? So who's on the picture, Caroline?
All my brothers and sisters.
Okay. And can you list them off?
Benjamin, Elizabeth, Charlotte, Marie, Annie, Vincent, and myself.
So you're on the far over here.
Right,
Yeah. And when do you
the
think
black
this?
hair.
Where was this picture taken?
I won't go into
I
Got
don't
some
remember.
flowered curtains in the back there.
I don't remember where this picture was taken. It was given to me by my nephew, Alan.
Uh huh. So you had some kind of a family gathering.
Right,
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
It's your story.
Okay, now who is this on this picture, Carolyn?
This is my husband, Larry.
Uh huh. And Roger took this, you said?
Roger took it.
And how old is he in this picture, would you say?
He looks pretty, maybe at the most 50.
Yeah, maybe 55.
55, yeah.
Mm.
A nice picture of him. And you said he died 5 years ago?
Right.
Yeah. So he was what? About
He was 81.
81. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, Carol, now who's in this picture?
This is all my family gathered at Christmas time for a Christmas party
And where was this gathering?
at St. Anthony's Church.
Oh, of the church.
Uh-huh.
Well, that's quite a crew.
Yeah,
So that's your kids and their kids
right.
And their kids.
and their kids. 3 generations.
3 generation.
Yeah. And any of your brothers and sisters there as well?
No,
No. So when was this taken?
2 years ago.
2 years ago.
2 years ago. Okay. So it's a pretty, let me just zoom in a little bit on it so I can get the whole gathering here. Yeah, that is quite a crew. Okay.